You're listening to Your Magical Midlife, the podcast for women 40 and up. I'm Kate Higgins. I'm a licensed clinical social worker turned coach, and I'm here to be your guide, your friend, and your mentor. I'm here to light your way into your most magical midlife. Let's dive in. Wiley Women is a wellness brand that wants you to live your best midlife. Developed by a naturopath, they offer tinctures, supplements, and drink mixes. Wiley uses plant medicine and clinical studies to demystify and embrace the hormonal powers and hidden complexities of grown women from the inside. Female formulated and female founded. Plus, they offer free shipping and easy returns. I love the Unworried tincture, which has bacopa, holy basil, passion flower, and reishi. It helps calm my body and stops the spinouts. It reduces jitters and lightens my mood. Go to www.wileywomen.com and use code KATEH2O at checkout to get 20% off. That's www.wileywomen.com and use code KATEH2O for 20% off. Let me ask you a question. When you open your closet in the morning, when you're getting ready to start your day, and you look at your clothing, how do you feel? Do you feel excited? Do you feel like you're going to put on something and you're going to feel great in it? Or, like a lot of women in midlife, do you feel anxious, unsure of yourself, unclear how something's going to look on you, uninspired, blah, gross, squishy, out of date? I think a lot of us struggle in midlife to dress ourselves in a way that feels good. Now, I have a very specific style and color wardrobe that a lot of people are not down with, would not want to wear themselves. They might even admire the way that I put myself together and say something like, oh, you always look so cute, blah, blah, blah. But they would never want to wear the kinds of things that I wear. And I respect that. That's fine. But what I want to talk to you today about is the magic of pulling yourself together. And hear me out before you're like, oh God, here she goes. But putting yourself together, dressing yourself, adorning yourself, ornamenting yourself is a way to take care of yourself and put magic into your life. How we face the world sends people signals about how we feel about ourselves and helps draw to us everything that we want and desire. When we put ourselves into the world, we're telling people through our clothing, our makeup, if you wear makeup, our hair, our attitude. It shows people how we feel about ourselves and how we want to be treated. Think about the last time that you really felt good. You put on something and you felt foxy. You felt cute. You felt confident. I bet that you had an amazing day that day. I bet everything lined up for you. I bet doors opened, opportunities came in, maybe even money came in for you that day because you took the extra half an hour to make yourself feel good. You know that dumb saying, you look good, you feel good? There really is a lot of truth to that. And it was something that actually helped me in my recovery from my hysterectomy. The first day that I was able to hobble into the bathroom and take a semi-supervised shower as my partner sat on the other side of the bathroom door with the door just very slightly opened. And I washed my hair and I was able to put some deodorant on and put on a dress that I felt good in. It was the first day I started to feel like myself. And there's a lot of importance to that. I think when you don't feel well or you feel frowsy-dowsy, frumpy-dumpy, it's really important to turn that energy around with the clothing that you put on, a little bit of lipstick, and combing your hair makes a giant difference. And I don't mean to some people might criticize this line of thinking and say, I don't need to put myself together and it's not feminist to care about beauty or fashion or blah, 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 blah. And you know what? If you feel that way, that's totally fine. I'm not going to criticize you for choosing to not beautify yourself. But what I am going to say is that beautifying yourself is a form of magic. There's a form of magic called glamoring. And glamoring is a spell that we put on ourselves and a spell we put out into the world that draws things to us that we desire. And why not? Why not hedge our bets and give the universe just another reason to love us a little bit more? Put on something beautiful today. Put on something beautiful and put yourself out into the world in a way that you feel good. I can almost promise you that your day is going to be better. I was talking to a friend of mine, a new friend, the other day about this. And I was saying that I would rather have one dress that I feel amazing in and wear that dress every day than have 100 things in my closet that I put on and they feel too tight, they feel constricting, I don't feel good in them, I feel self-conscious. I would rather throw all those things away and have one thing to wear over and over and over again. So I'm encouraging you to edit your wardrobe. Throw out, donate, or give away every single thing that you don't feel good in. Throw out the things that have holes in them, that are stained, that are ripped, that are not in good condition. Or cut them up and use them as cleaning rags around your house. You are better off not wearing that stained college sweatshirt a minute longer. You are better off scrubbing your toilet with it. I am dead serious. Donate the things that you bought on a whim, that you found on the markdown rack at Neiman Marcus or Macy's or The Gap or wherever you bought it. If it does not fit you, if you don't put it on and see yourself in the mirror and feel excited, put it in the donation pile if it is usable to somebody else. Someone else will pick up that weird chartreuse dress that you thought you were going to wear, but when you put it on, you look awful in it. Someone else is going to be excited and it's going to be the right color, shape, and size for them. So go release it into the world for someone else to enjoy. Send it to the Salvation Army or the Goodwill or wherever you donate your stuff to. And then give away the other things that you like that maybe your friend, it would look better on your friend. Or, even more fun, invite 10 women to your home to bring all their things that they bought on sale that they never wear or don't feel good in and have a clothing swap. You cannot imagine the treasures that you will walk away from a clothing swap. People bring things of all sizes, all shapes, all crazy stuff that they bought on a whim and never wore or wore when they were in a different shape or a different phase of their lives, and it will give another woman so much life to walk away with that ridiculous sequin bolero jacket that you found at some store and never wore, that you told yourself you were going to wear, and then you never wore. Can you imagine how many sequin bolero jackets I have? I mean, I don't even want to think about it. I could probably give away 3 and still have several. I want you to light yourself up when you look in the mirror. I want you to feel really good when you see yourself. I want you to walk through the world with an attitude that you are just the shit, because you are the shit. And I want you to feel really good. And again, if you feel really good and you have like 1 or 2 or 3 things to wear, you're better off. Get rid of shoes that hurt your feet. Get rid of things you will never fit into again. Because are you willing to starve yourself down to a tiny, teeny size? No. No, you are not. I am no longer, and I want to tell you, we are beyond that. We are middle-aged women, and we are happy, and we have the occasional potato chip, and we are wearing things that we love. We are wearing things that make us happy. We are wearing whatever we think is appropriate for us. If you are 60 years old and you feel good in booty shorts, wear the booty shorts. If you are 60 years old and you love a muumuu, wear a muumuu. If you are able and wanting to wear tight things and you feel hot and fly as fuck in them, please wear them. Your energy will be infectious. And if you want to wear an Eileen Fisher soft, loose, flowy dress with a drop waist and that makes you feel good, wear that. The whole point is that you should be in the world every day feeling good, and you should get rid of every single thing in your closet that does not make you feel good, because there is magic in the energy of looking in the mirror and feeling amazing. Trust me on this. Inspire yourself and inspire other people. At least 2 or 3 times a week, I go out someplace and someone comments on whatever I'm wearing. And sometimes they just comment, "I love your whole thing." And that makes me feel really good. And that makes me feel like I want to pass that generosity on to other people. And when you do that and you pass on the generosity of complimenting somebody else who comes into your path, they go on to pass that along to somebody else, who goes on and passes along to somebody else, who goes on and passes along to somebody else, and eventually everybody feels just a little bit better. So, let's start with our closets and getting rid of every single thing that we do not feel good in, and replacing that maybe slowly with things, because, the economy's tough, and I'm definitely not encouraging you to max out your credit card and go and buy a whole new wardrobe, because that is impractical and bad advice. Have a couple of things that you feel good in, and that is more than enough. And you can sparkle in this. I mean, Glinda the Good, right? She had that one amazing outfit and that bubble, and that's all she needed. It made the statement that she needed, and you can make that statement too. Pick your outfit, pick your magical outfit, and do me a favor. Do me a favor, and I'm going to really ask you to do this. Please do this. Follow me on Instagram at yourmagicalmidlife. Comment on my post about this podcast episode, and then send me a DM of you wearing something that you feel absolutely amazing in. And I don't care if it's a turtleneck from Land's End. If you feel amazing in it, I want to see a picture of you wearing it. I don't care if it's a sequin gown or a turtleneck from Land's End. I want a picture of you feeling amazing lighting yourself up, being in the excitement of being a woman in the middle, comfortable in your own skin, fabulous as fuck, feeling really good, and rocking your own world. Now, before I go on this little mini episode about adorning yourself and feeling magical, let's pull a card for this episode. I am shuffling along, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get something. So far, we're getting like really appropriate cards for each episode, but you never know. And I am feeling this card, and this card is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is about the foundation. The Three of Pentacles is about a new endeavor as far as comfort and money and physical things, and being at that level where you've gotten to a certain point and it's time to build on it. So, how does that relate to this episode? That relates to have a good foundation of beautiful things that you feel good in, and use that to eventually build on that, build that up, so that every single day you are feeling really good about yourself in the world, and then you can be generous with other people as well. Have a great week. Thanks again for listening to Your Magical Midlife. I'm Kate Higgins, your host. You can follow me on Instagram at Your Magical Midlife. You can check out my offerings on my website, www.yourmagicalmidlife.com. I offer one-to-one coaching, group coaching, retreats, a blog, and this podcast. Please remember to like, rate, and review to keep me in those algorithms. Have a great week. See you soon.